So how has the system operated for you this year?
Yeah, I'm Justin Rayburn from Denham Springs Junior High. The system has been really great. Like we had another system from another company, and it worked pretty well. But the AB2 system has been very user friendly. We've seen a lot more. Our fish have grown a lot faster and quicker. The system's very user friendly. And with we have a horticulture program here too, and we've been able to use the fish waste more efficiently using the AP2 than we did the other system, and it feeds right into our outdoor stuff with fertilizing plants, creating compost teas, our fruit trees, and teaching about microbiology and organic fertilizers and biological approaches to fertilizing. So it's been incredibly useful for our program in general.
So you do both agriculture teaching and then STEM teaching.
Yeah.
And so can you tell us like how it relates to some core subjects and how that's been aquaponics in general? How do you teach and what subjects seem to be the most relevant?
Yeah, it's pretty amazing the amount of topics and courses that you can cover whenever you're with the aquaponics system. My background was kind of in soil microbiology, and so I leaned into the microbiology, a lot into the fertilizers and ag side of it. But we've had people come in and help us with doing algebra. There's a ton of algebra in it with projections and graphing and mapping. There's a lot of physics. There's a lot of chemistry with maintaining the water, pH, and water quality. There's tons of engineering. I'm not great in engineering, but we've had people come in and talk about different engineering aspects, water flow, hydrology, and so I don't want to say it's endless, but I have not reached the point where I have said that we cannot teach this with aquaponics.
Is there a particular like type of like a curriculum lesson that you go by, or just like a single lesson, like you say, hey, I'm going to teach chemistry, or is there an example?
Yeah, so we have used a curriculum that came from a lady named Laura Lee Edelman, and we base kind of what we did off of that through LSU STEM Center, and we follow it pretty closely in the beginning of the year, and then after that it really changes a lot depending on the students we have that year and the projects they're interested in. We give the students a lot of autonomy. And so as they kind of find the niches of what they like, whether it's aquaculture or chemistry, or some of them like engineering and like to build systems, and we do that outside in our greenhouse. And so we'll really try to cater our lessons off of what the students want. So like this year, one of our students got really into the compost tea creation and turf grass. And so we did a project where we marked off a section of our grass area around our school, and we treated it differently. One was a control, one was treated with aquaponics water, just straight aquaponics water, and the other one was treated with the tea that we kind of made with some amendments in it. So it was I don't know if the results are great, but it was a good practice for the students to see how scientific research kind of goes about. So.
That's very nice. Have you had some additional interest in agriculture as a career with the students, maybe some conversions there?
Yeah, I've actually had one student who really, he was kind of a borderline student, and he really started getting into aquaculture, and he was very interested in catfish. And so when he got to high school, he kind of took that route. And I've had another female student who she was not interested in agriculture at all. And so now she's kind of taken the ag science route based off of being in horticulture first and then aquaponics her 8th grade year. And so she has decided that's kind of her route she's going to be on. So at least 2 for sure, and I'm hoping more will come out of that as we continue to grow.
Well, looks like you're about to harvest your catfish at the end of the year. Got 28 days of school left, and what do y'all plan to do with them?
So we're going to harvest, I don't know how many of it yet. This is our projections. We're looking at the weight of the fish in our data and kind of get an idea of how many pounds of fish we'll have, and then when we harvest, we'll see how close we were based off our projections. But we're going to have a fish fry. We're going to celebrate. We're going to go to a local area, our local company, organization in our community, and they're going to host us, and we're going to harvest our fish and fry them and just kind of celebrate all the hard work the kids have put in this year. Learning, teaching. They did a lot of teaching this year at local elementaries for STEM days. And so we're just going to have a big celebration, big fish fry, and enjoy the fruits of their labor.
Fantastic. Thank you so much.
Yeah.